Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be going over how you can edit your photos in Lightroom.
They don't want to see me do what I've done and make it far as I've come. Yeah, want me back. I know they want me back.
Alright guys, so we're here on the computer now inside Lightroom. Now this is the first thing you're going to see is there's going to be a gallery of all your images. So you'll be in this library tab and then there's going to be a gallery of all your images. So today we're going to be doing one of these two. So I'm actually going to go with this right here and we're just going to go to develop. Now this circular thing right here I have is a crystal ball. I use it for taking photos. It's a really cool object to incorporate into it. But basically what we're going to do here is we're going to start off by cropping the photo. So on Instagram when you post a photo, if you want it to look like kind of long on the page and show up more, what you want to do is you want to crop it to 4:5 and then we'll just keep it like that. Now this photo is interesting because my hand is in it. I kept it so my hand is basically right along the line so it cuts off my wrist. And I think that's good because it leaves the crystal ball in the center of the photo then. Alright guys, so the next thing you want to do then is we're going to turn up the contrast on this. And this is going to bring out the blue sky a little more because the blue sky is what's really important in this photo. Next you want to turn down the highlights a little bit and then turn up the shadows a little. And then turn up the blacks a little. And then what you can do is also bring the shadows back down like an inch there. And that's going to expose your hand a little more and it is going to make it look a little more less orange or like reddish. Next thing you want to do is turn up the clarity a little. Do not turn it up too much where you just turned it up too much there. So we'll leave it right there. And then after that you can turn up the vibrance a little bit if you want to. You don't have to do it too much. But yeah, and then go back to shadows and just get rid of some of those shadows that are starting to appear when you turn up the clarity again. That looks good right there. And then the next thing you want to do is tone curve. So tone curve can make an image look super cool. Now for this image, you could put the tone curve there or you can bring it up to here and then drag this part down and then push the top part up basically. And I think that looks really cool and it's really faded. If you don't want that much fade, you can just bring it down to here though, because that's a little bit too much of fade. That's good right there probably. So like right here it looks pretty good I think. If you don't want that much fade, that's okay too. You can adjust that later in post. I only have mine to here. But after that, you just want to scroll down and you can adjust the blue colors of the sky. So this is another reason why it's good to shoot in RAW. I shoot JPEG, yes, I'm guilty of it, but you can adjust the colors and it won't affect the quality of your image. Now if you go down here to camera calibration, there's all the primary colors. Now there is a separate section up here for colors, but it's just easier to change it down here. And we can adjust the blue slider completely. So you could make it green, but notice it makes that red. And that's when you have to adjust the primaries of the red. But what we're going to do here is this is what it originally looks like. We're just going to make it a little bit of a lighter blue. And that'll look a lot cooler if it's a lighter blue like that. And the next thing you want to do is just adjust the reds so they kind of match your hand tone again. So that's pretty good. And then what you can do is you can go up to here and then you can just go into red saturation basically and kind of bring that down so it looks normal again, because there's not really that much red in the photo besides maybe the rust on the side, but that can also be used for like an orange look, which is okay. So just leave your orange saturation up. Alright guys, so that's basically how you edit an entire photo in Lightroom. That's how I turned it from looking like this all the way to this. So as you can see, it's a lot better looking now. You don't have to do this with a lot of your photos. When you first start off with photography, I highly recommend don't even edit the photos. This is just something I've gotten into, but this is on Lightroom. A lot of photographers use it. Now you can do like heavy edits on here and less heavier edits. This is much more of a heavier edit because it looked like this before and now we made it look like this. So anyways guys, if you enjoyed this editing tutorial and you want to see more Lightroom tip videos just like this one and more photography videos, don't forget to drop a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.